Hello students, today we will discuss few questions related to class 10 science, chemistry, acids and bases, reaction of non-metallic oxides, biology, life process, respiration, physics, light, reflection and refraction, refractive index. So let us start looking at few questions related to these topics. Physics, question number 1. A light ray enters from medium A to medium B as shown in figure. The refractive index of medium B relative to A will be option A greater than unity, option B less than unity, option C equal to unity, option D 0. The correct answer is option A greater than unity. Since light rays in medium A go towards normal, it has greater refractive index and lesser velocity with respect to medium A. So, the refractive index of medium B with respect to medium A is greater than unity.
Biology, question number 2. Which is the correct sequence of the air passage in man? The air first enters through the nose, where it is filtered and warmed and humidified. Then the air passes through the pharynx, which is a muscular tube that serves as a pathway for both air and food. The air now moves into larynx, which is called as voice box. Then it moves down to the trachea, which is a tube that connects the larynx to the bronchi. Trachea will divide into two bronchi, each leading to one lung. And then finally it reaches the tiny air sacs in the lungs where gas exchange occurs. So the correct sequence will be option A: nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, trachea, bronchi and alveoli. Question number 3, reason assertion question. Assertion: lungs always contain a residual volume of air. Reason: it provides sufficient time for the oxygen to be absorbed and for the carbon dioxide to be released. The relationship: the reason correctly explains why the assertion is true, because the presence of residual volume is crucial for maintaining the structure of the lungs and ensuring efficient gas exchange. So therefore the correct option is A. That is, if both assertion and reason are correct, and reason is a correct explanation of assertion. Question number 4. When air is blown from the mouth into the test tube containing lime water, the lime water turns milky due to the presence of dash. Carbon dioxide reacts with the lime water to form calcium carbonate, which is insoluble in water, and it appears as a milky precipitate. So, the correct option is carbon dioxide.
Part A, question number 5. What will happen to red litmus solution when it is added to bitter gourd extract? Is it acidic or basic in nature? The bitter gourd extract is bitter in nature due to the presence of a base in it, because of which it changes the red litmus solution to blue. Therefore, the bitter gourd extract is basic in nature.
Question number 6. A ray of light traveling in air falls on the surface of water. The angle of incidence is 60 degree with the normal to the surface. The refractive index of water is 4 by 3. Calculate the angle of refraction. Solution. Given values. Angle of incidence I is equal to 60 degree. Refractive index N is equal to 4 by 3. We know from Snell's law sin I by sin R is equal to refractive index N. Substituting the values, we get sin 60 divided by sin R is equal to 4 by 3. The value of sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Hence, root 3 by 2 divided by sin R is equal to 4 by 3. Solving the above equation for the value of R, we get the final answer as R is equal to 40.5 degree.
Question number 7. Name the structural and functional unit of lungs. What important role is played by them? The structural and functional unit of lungs is alveoli. The walls of the alveoli contains extensive network of blood vessels. These alveoli provide a surface area where this exchange of gas takes place.
Part B, question 8. With the help of an example, explain what happens when a base reacts with a non-metallic oxide. What do you infer about the nature of non-metallic oxides? Most of the oxides of non-metals readily react with bases to form salt and water, which infers that non-metallic oxides are acidic in nature. For example, the reaction between carbon dioxide and calcium hydroxide. Here, calcium hydroxide is a base which reacts with carbon dioxide, which is a non-metallic oxide, to produce salt and water. The balanced equation for this reaction is CO2 plus CaOH twice gives CaCO3 plus H2O. In this reaction, calcium carbonate is the salt and water also produced along. Hence, most of the oxides of nonmetals are acidic in nature.
Question number 9. Subdivision A. State the conditions under which refraction does not occur. Subdivision B. If the refractive index of water is 4/3 and that of glass is 3/2, calculate part 1, the refractive index of glass with respect to water, and part 2, the refractive index of water with respect to glass. Solution. Subdivision A. The condition under which refraction does not occur are: no deviation takes place in case of light ray falling normally on a medium, and when the light ray is incident normally on the boundary of two mediums. Subdivision B. Given values are: refractive index of water is equal to 4/3, refractive index of glass is equal to 3/2. Refractive index of glass with respect to water is equal to refractive index of glass divided by refractive index of water. Hence, 3/2 divided by 4/3. Solving the above fraction, we get the answer as 9/8. Refractive index of water with respect to glass is equal to refractive index of water divided by refractive index of glass. Substituting the values, 4/3 divided by 3/2. We get the final answer as 8/9.
Question number 10. Explain the process of breakdown of glucose in a cell. Glucose, which is a 6-carbon molecule, is converted into pyruvate, which is a 3-carbon molecule. This happens in the cytoplasm. Now, the pyruvate, which is a 3-carbon molecule, in the absence of oxygen in yeast, it is getting converted to ethanol, carbon dioxide and energy. Ethanol is a 2-carbon molecule. Pyruvate in our muscle cells, when there is lack of oxygen, it is getting converted to lactic acid and gives energy. Lactic acid is a 3-carbon molecule. Pyruvate in mitochondria, in the presence of oxygen, it's getting converted into carbon dioxide, water and gives energy.
Part C, question 11. A cloth strip dipped in onion juice is used for testing a liquid X. The liquid X changes its odor. Which type of an indicator is onion juice? The liquid X also turns blue litmus red. List the observations the liquid X will show on reacting with the following: A. Zinc granules, B. Solid sodium carbonate. Write the chemical equations for the reactions involved. A cloth strip dipped in onion juice, which gives one type of order in acidic medium and a different order in basic medium, is called an olfactory indicator. As the liquid X also turns blue litmus red, it must be an acidic solution. So when an acid reacts with an active metal like zinc, it produces salt and hydrogen gas. The equation for this reaction is given with sulfuric acid as an example. Zn plus H2SO4 gives ZnSO4 plus H2. An acid also reacts with metal carbonates to give carbon dioxide with brisk effervescence along with salt and water. For example, sodium carbonate plus H2SO4 gives Na2SO4 plus CO2 plus H2O.
Thank you, students. Hope the class 10 science questions and solutions were helpful to you.